so many artists in this show celebrate curiosity and the speculative spirit and this process of not only not knowing but unlearning. The show called For the Blind Man in the Dark Room, Looking for the Black Cat That Isn't There, comes from a passage in Darwin, who mocked the mathematicians' inability to find tangible truths and answers in their explorations, derided the mathematician for his blind searching. But artists from the beginning have been those who search their way through the dark for answers that might not be there, and where that doesn't have to be the end result. It's the searching and that process that's so important. You know, one of my favorite works in the show is this series, Voyage of the Beagle 2 by Rachel Harrison, which lays out a kind of taxonomy of portraits. Of course, the title's taken from Darwin's diary, Voyage of the Beagle, and she has this amazing series of heads and faces and masks that are all absurd to a point. It's a really wonderful piece. And of course, we have these two stunning, extraordinary Mirandis. We have on loan from the Hirshhorn Museum in DC and the St. Louis Art Museum nearby. Giorgio Morandi was an artist who, for an entire career in his tiny apartment in Bologna, painted the same subject over and over again in still life, because he knew that there would never be, that he would never not only find what he was looking for, but there would always be something to explore in this one subject. And we have two of those works in the show as a kind of demonstration of this process of constant searching. And they come at 2 points in the exhibition, so you discover them at this moment in between these Fischli and Weiss diagrams and Rachel's Voyage of the Beagle pieces. And then as you make your way through the show, in this small gallery, you find another one of these wonderful paintings. And it's actually the point where you have to double back. You dead end in one gallery and double back and find this painting again. So you too yourself are having this experience of revisiting these works in the show. We've transformed the space in such a way, adding new walls, moving doors, to really create a particular experience of these works, which I think fares very well with the type of work that we're showing. And of course you have these really wonderful moments of playfulness. Behind you and in front of me is the Mariana Castillo de Bal's Yves Klein Blue Pinata, which we're breaking open on the closing day of the show. And then we have this wonderful Bruno Munari series of slides in this gallery where it's searching for comfort in an uncomfortable chair, and it's a series of slides of Munari, basically, in various different poses, trying to negotiate this uncomfortable sofa. So I think it's a really rich, dynamic, playful show that will allow visitors to open up their eyes, widen their experience, and hopefully it will allow us all to become more comfortable, welcoming, and even to embrace this idea that to not know can be the most rewarding experience.